Well, every year on January 26th, India celebrates Republic Day with pride, and this year marks the 77th Republic Day. Republic Day marks the historic moment in 1950 when the Constitution of India was officially adopted, transforming the nation into a democratic republic. While Independence Day on August 15 celebrates India's freedom from the British rule, Republic Day honors the adoption of the Constitution of India, a landmark document that was, remember, drafted by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and other visionaries. It is also a day to reflect on the nation's milestone from economic achievements to triumph in space and technology. The theme for this year's Republic Day is 150 years of Vande Mataram, celebrating the iconic song by freedom fighter Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Amid today's internal and global challenges, the day serves as a stark reminder of India's enduring spirit of unity in diversity and the strength of the democratic ideas. The 77th Republic Day Parade 2026 will take place at Kartavya Path. It promises to be a grand celebration of India's rich cultural heritage, military strength and technological progress. The year will witness several historic firsts, including the debut of Bhairav Light Commando Battalion, a specially curated animal contingent from the Remount and Veterinary Corps, and a major display of tri-services jointness following the Operation Sindoor in 2025. President Droupadi Murmu will lead the nation in the celebration on Monday, that is today, with the European Council President and European Commission President. They will be attending as the chief guest today. Now, as per the tradition, Prime Minister Modi will begin the day with a solemn visit to the National War Memorial to lay a wreath in tribute to the India's fallen soldiers before proceeding to Kartavya Path for the parade and the celebration of the Republic Day. Now, this year's Republic Day Parade will be a grand showcase featuring Operation Sindoor and 1,000 special guests, including para-athletes, farmers, ISRO and DRDO scientists as well. President Murmu and EU dignitaries will attend as a chief guest. Security is tight there in the national capital. Over 1,000 CCTV cameras have been installed. AI-enabled smart glasses, multiple layer of police deployment is there in Delhi. The parade, we are learning, will feature 30 tableaux of that will be highlighting the heritage, the culture, defense, innovation, along with the army formation, a special RVC animal contingent and DRDO innovation as well. Cultural highlights will include 66 Agniveer, 2,500 performers and an Indian Air Force flypast of 29 aircrafts, including Rafale, Su-30, MiG-29 and Jaguars as well. Now, as the nation eagerly awaits the grand celebration of Republic Day today, there is one person who carries the weight of leading this spectacular event, and this time, in fact, not the first time that he will be leading this. In fact, this is his third consecutive year leading the parade. His name is Lieutenant General Bhavnish Kumar, the parade commander. He's no stranger to the responsibility, and today he will once again steer the nation's most prestigious event. In an exclusive interview with Times Now, the general shared how this year parade will be a tribute to India and the success of Operation Sindoor. Have a look.
Lieutenant General Bhavnish Kumar, the man of the moment, because you're the one who's going to lead the Republic Day parade. And for the third time, people may have done it in the past, but it's hard to remember someone who's led a Republic Day parade 3 times in a row. So this is your hat trick, sir. And this is also the biggest moment because we are celebrating Operation Sindoor. Tell us, how does the parade showcase Operation Sindoor, a great victory for the Indian Armed Forces?
Thank you, Srinjoy. Certainly, it's a rare privilege and a huge honor for me to be leading the parade, and for the third time consecutively. It's a great responsibility which has been bestowed upon me, and we've got our entire parade which has been practicing very hard, and we are all looking forward to, come on the Kartavya Path on 26 January. So your question that, the success of Sindoor is also being showcased in form of this parade. You are right. Everyone is well aware what a decisive victory we had in Sindoor, that 88 hours of battle which we fought. And in the parade this year, you would again see how all the 3 services are integrated. You will get that sense that these operations which are being undertaken by our military these days are being taken in a very integrated and joint manner. So that is being showcased in form of the equipment which is being used, the kind of tableaus which are going to be showcased, and the marching contingents, following the army. We have the Navy and Air Force. So you'll get that sense of the jointness which we have shown in this battle.
The 21st century warfare, as far as India is concerned, is clearly about jointness.
Yeah, absolutely. See, now, as you are aware, there are increasing domains of operation. Earlier, we used to, talk only about land, maritime, and, air. But now it's expanded to cyber, space, and the electronic warfare also. So, if you think that you handle your own domain separately, I think then we're not going anywhere. So it has to be well integrated, and all the operations will be a successful operation only if they are carried out in a multi-domain.
Sir, your parade, your idea of jointness will come out in the parade. Absolutely. The armed forces' idea of jointness, the government's idea of jointness will be in the parade. Give us an example what it will be like in just a few hours.
See, the parade, it is going to have a mix of new generation equipment, and we'll of course have our marching contingents also. We would have the foreign complement also taking part in the parade. This year the chief guest is the President of the European Council and European Commission. So their representatives would be participating in the parade with us. We have 4 flag bearers participating in this parade, carrying the flag of the European Union, the flag of the European Union military staff, the flag of European Union Naval Force Atlanta, and European Union Naval Force Asphodus, which is primarily taking care of the freedom of navigation and anti-piracy operations.
Yes, it's a big moment because you don't have one chief guest. You have 2 chief guests, both of the EU, and as you rightly said, it's a sign that the EU of about 350 million people and India are getting closer and closer. And you will parade, you will salute the 2 presidents of the European Union, your 2 chief guests this time.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we've got very close relations with the European Union, and it's very heartening to see that we have 2 chief guests coming from European Union this time. And also their small representatives, we are not having any contingent coming, but we are having their representatives, carrying their flag in the parade. So it's going to be a very interesting moment, and we have been interacting and the way our bonding, you meet a soldier to soldier for the first time.
It works very well.
It works very, very well.
Yes, of course. The other thing is, EU apart and Sindoor apart, tell us about the nuts and bolts. Tanks, guns, ships, aircraft, all of that will be there for you.
So, Srinjoy, we are, let me just give you a broader rundown first. We are celebrating 150th year of the national song, our Vande Mataram also. And so this year, the parade, you will see a very unique blend of the 150th anniversary of Vande Mataram, the showcasing of the cultural diversity which our country has, and of course demonstrating the military might which our nation has. So that's going to be the main theme of the parade. Now, within the military component, specifically if I talk about the Army and the Air and the Navy, which is, participating, the formation which is being showcased on the Kartavya Path is kind of, we are trying to, depict a battle array formation. See, when an offensive operation takes place, so for success of that operation, you need continuous intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance. So you have the ISR, picture built up by various means. You have, satellite imageries, you have aerial photographs, you have your recce elements which are operating well ahead of your main forces, and you have, other communication intelligence, signal intelligence, human intelligence, everything getting collated together to form the intelligent picture. So that is being showcased in a manner that we have these high mobility recce vehicles moving ahead, and along with that we also have, these vehicles are also equipped with drones to have, further reach of their surveillance, and they also are being showcased. Along with them, we're having the vertical arm also, choppers flying. We have the Dhruv helicopter, we have the Rudra helicopter.
9 Rafales.
Yes, that's that is also giving you the aerial pictures also, and of course the air dominance all over. So that is also part of this whole theme. And after the recce vehicles, then we have the main. We are showcasing the T-90 Bhishma and MBT Arjun, all indigenized versions, and thereafter we have BMP-2 Sarath, and you will see this time all this equipment has got, prepared for the modern warfare. Like the tanks have got, cope cages on top of the turrets, which are essential these days to protect yourself from, these smaller drones and all.
Yes.
And then,
Kamikaze drones.
And then all of them have, drones to get a battlefield transparency little ahead of what you can see, and they have loiter ammunition. The BMP-2 would be carrying the canister launched anti-armor loiter ammunition. Then we have the twin axis stabilizer system also being showcased, and then you have that Astria surveillance drone, and then we have the Namis platform also being shown. Anti-tank, absolutely. So following them, then we have, there is a requirement of, carrying out special operations. So we got a small contingent with specialized vehicles showcasing the special operations which we can undertake. And then, of course, you require, for any success of the battle, you need to shape the battlefield. So you require long-range vectors. So we are showcasing the BrahMos. We are also showcasing the universal rocket launcher system. And for this complete operation to take place, for the freedom of the operation, you need complete air defense umbrella. So that is being showcased by, parading the, we have MR SAMs, and we have our Akash weapon system. So that is being showcased. And alongside, when this mechanized columns are reach the projection area to threaten the, critical space and the enemy armor, they have their vertical arm also. So we are having the Apache helicopters and the light combat helicopter Prachand also moving along with the mechanized columns. So in this manner, we are trying to showcase how the battle moves into for offensive action.
The important thing is that this Republic Day parade, the world will watch, all of India will watch, and it can never have a glitch. And to ensure a glitch-free exercise, a glitch-free parade, you need hours and hours and hours of practice. A lot of thought goes into it. Tell us how you just frame all this to ensure everything for all of us is absolutely perfect.
So, Srinjoy, we have, troops coming, officers coming from all over the places, and, they're coming from Army, Navy, Air Force, and the Central Armed Police Forces, and other compliments, the cultural artists and all, to bring the entire parade together in a theme which we want to depict. It's quite an interesting kind of a task, and we all work together towards it for quite some time. Like for the parade and all, the marching contingents which are participating, they practice in their respective centers, then they come and practice collectively over here. And this time, the marching contingents are also very interesting. We have all these scouts which we have, starting from, the Arunachal Scout, Sikkim Scout, Garhwal Scout, Kumaon Scouts, Dogra Scouts, Ladakh Scouts. So all these we are having one contingent. So you can understand, imagine how all these troops came together and, they became absolutely one cohesive contingent. So they had to, work quite hard for this. Then we have the newly raised Bhairav Battalion. We've got a contingent of that which is going to be marching, not marching, in fact they'll be moving on Uncha Kadamtal, and it's a very tough kind of a movement, and so they had to practice quite a lot for that. And another very interesting aspect of this parade is we've got the animal contingent also moving with us.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so we have
the camels.
Yes,
the camels.
We've got the Bactrian camels, which are
and the mules.
And the mules, Zanskar ponies we have, and the Indian breeds of the dogs which are there in the RVC, and we also got the raptors, which are those that hawks which help us in anti-drone and also carrying out surveillance. So it's going to be very interesting. Now you can imagine the human being and the animals
and the equipment.
When we all get together. And but it's been an interesting exercise. The troops, all the young officers, everyone, the artists who are performing, carrying out the cultural performance, they are so much full of enthusiasm. They're so energetic, and everyone is looking forward towards this event.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
Thank
best
you,
of
Sanjay.
luck.